Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Today, you got Paul on the call, and we have U14 European football. That's right, soccer is live in Cochise County as our Cochise United U14 team hosts coming all the way from Northern Phoenix. Arsenal, not that Arsenal. Might as well be, but thank you everyone for joining me on Cool FM Live. This is a brand new season. Last year, not too long ago, we saw Cochise United in Division I get to the championship game, and what that means is that they are able to now go up in 2 divisions to Division III. Cochise United, that's right. There are 7 divisions in total, and Cochise United now in Division III after making it to the championship game of Division I. Paul Quarter here with you, broadcasting again on Cool FM Live, free of charge, where we broadcast all our Cochise County sports live free of charge. Thanks to our amazing sponsors, just a few of them today. First and foremost, there's a comedy skit that said first and first mostly, and that's what I say all the time now, so I can't get that out of my head. But first and foremost, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. We will not be needing them today, but SSVEC serves our community. The Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive, supporting all of our youth athletes as we see the American flag going out there all by yourself. Drive in today and Ed Morse Automotive Group and experience the difference. And as always, I'm brought to you by Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care to all of Cochise County and Santa Cruz County, if anyone's watching from Santa Cruz County. Non-medical home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living. 520-685-1035. All the festivities are just about to be underway. We're going to get our national anthem, and then we will see how the Cochise United squad fares in Division III against an Arsenal team wearing blacks. I'm a little disappointed they don't have the red and white kits of Arsenal, but, you know, in Europe, those second kits change all the time. We are broadcasting against the NFL playoffs and Cochise College basketballs. I really appreciate anyone that joins me here today. I'm going to try to keep it zoomed out as much as I can. I am a one-man wrecking crew today, folks. So just bear with me. The speakers are on the other side of the field, so we're not going to hear that. I think we'll just go ahead and sacrifice some near side runs. Yeah, it's dumb. We'll just keep it open for everyone to see. But bird's eye view here at CYR West Field in Sierra Vista, Arizona, on some scaffolding, thanks to Coach Nate Ellison for getting me up here. And here's our national anthem. There we are. One second, folks, while I get everything in order. I feel I can drop the phone just like you guys can drop some comments in the chat. Let me know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from. Hopefully we get some people out of Phoenix, Arizona who look up this stream as well. Those are always a strong contingency fans to watch. As we all know, in Cochise County, it's a little bit of a travel day to come all the way down to southern Arizona, but we appreciate every sports team that does. Good showing, good turnout here from Arsenal. Again, North Phoenix, Arizona. So not the typical 3 hours. We're talking about 3.5 hours away. Let me tell you, folks, as much as I travel, that extra half hour does make all the difference. You got a player out here to watch? Let me know in the comments. We'll give him a shout out. We'll give you a shout out as well. Trust me, it is a very, very, very windy day out here. But learned our lessons through baseball for 2 years. We figured it out how to block the wind. Camera switching over to Cochise United, and the boys are getting ready. I can see that starting in goal is going to be a Zayden Aguilera for Cochise United. You'll have to give me a second on some of the names, folks. The rosters aren't necessarily in numerical order. So if I do mess up from time to time or you hear me go silent, it's because I'm looking up a name. But try to give everyone the respect they deserve coming out here, especially Arsenal coming all the way down from North Phoenix. I did talk to Coach Nate Ellison, who says that he has to travel to Flagstaff from time to time. So that's 5 hours away. The travel here in Arizona sports, I've never seen anything like it, let me tell you.
Play by the line. Play by the line. I want you as wide as possible.
The ball's about to drop. Arsenal's going to have it first. Phoenix Vasquez for Arsenal right underneath us, getting some instruction from his coach, number 22. Also Justin Nickel right next to us for Cochise United, and the game is underway. A new season of U14 soccer for Cochise United starts in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Arsenal's going to be wearing the black jerseys, Cochise United in the white. Cochise United defending from the front, momentarily turning that ball over, and they are giving Arsenal everything they can handle so far in the early going, defending from attack. And here we go, Coach, and Arsenal trying to spring forward on that throw-in. They have a little bit of a numbers game going up forward, but going to be knocked away, and possession will be bogged down in midfield for the moment. There's big number 3, Raul Aguilera. He scored two great free kicks to tie the ball game up in that championship. Unfortunately, in that game, Cochise United fell 3-2 in a game that they just had to tie to win right at the death. The ball knocked in on a goal. I forget who they're playing. Doesn't matter because Cochise United should have won that game. But here we are. Raul sends it over. And that one's going to be knocked out, so the ball's staying with Cochise United, who've done a great job. Might not have the possession numbers initially, but this entire half so far has been played in the Arsenal half. That one's going to be a foul on Cochise United, so Arsenal will get the ball crossed midfield, but not only momentarily as Raul comes up and knocks that one away, trying to get down the wing, can't get the number on it. They're going to try to attack from that left wing, Cochise United. They will work a throw-in. Try to commit some numbers into the attack here. We know Cochise United very, very counterattack heavy. Anything that gets the ball up fast, that's what they love to do. Not really into possession from what I remember. A good header. That one's going to spring forward into the box. It's going to be dangerous for Arsenal. The ball will go out to a corner kick, so our first set piece of the ball game goes to Cochise United. Big body Raul Aguilera is going to stay back on this one. You think they want to get him in the box for the headers. Kirby Hall, a big body in there for Cochise United. It's going to be a low cross sent to the near post, and it's going to be cleared away off the line. It's going to be out to touch, so still not completely clear, but a good job defending that corner from Arsenal. Trying to find an opening, Cochise United, in this early going. I'm impressed with how fast they're coming out to play. No cagey match here so far. They want to get out and they want to run. They don't care what division they're in right now. They are Cochise United. That ball's going to be knocked away, so Cochise United working another throw-in.
Early.
That ball's going to be sent into the box. Ooh, that was a close one now. The goal is regulation, 8 feet tall. 8 and some change. I can't remember what the exact dimensions are. And you can tell these kids aren't 8 feet tall, so if you can lob one over, chipping at this level, actually a really good from anywhere. A really good opportunity to score a goal. This one's going to be right underneath us on the right wing. That one's only going to be cleared as far as Joseph Ellison.
Yes, Kirby.
Good job by Kirby fighting on the inside. They got one in the box. Just needs to let it rip. But great defending from Arsenal to clear that one out. They're going to try to go quickly. Arsenal, that's a great job handling the ball in midfield. He's going to be challenged again. Gets the ball over to Phoenix, who was our aforementioned player in the broadcast, trying to go to our near side down the wing. Can't make that happen. Ball will be given up momentarily, but only as far as Arsenal to the midfield. They try to put an incisive ball in the back line. No dice on that one. Ellison kicks it away. This one's going to go to Raul. Then Raul Aguilera was not interested in playing any more games in his own half there. Clears that one away. So thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here on Cool FM Live Sports. I know it's hard going against Cochise College in the NFL playoffs, but here we are. You go ahead and get in the chat. Let me know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for, folks. We'll give you a shout-out. It's Coach Nate Ellison that you're probably hearing run underneath me, giving his team instructions. Nate Ellison from Cochise United. Ball's going to go in the box. That's going to find its way all the way to Arsenal. It's dangerous. Good job defending, throwing his body in front of that shot. Now Kirby's going to have the ball. He's going to try to go up with it. Good job, good touch. Here we go. Did they get it behind? No. That was a good chance, and still a good chance. Still open down the wing. The ball's just not hard enough. When you got space like that, just put a weighted pass on the ball, get it into space, and let them run underneath it. Still nervy moments here in the back line for Arsenal, and there they are. They're going to clear that one up, and that's a good clearance. I thought maybe Phoenix was alone, but from Cochise United. Also Castle Reed up there for Arsenal.
You can just watch him play.
Phoenix going to win his team a throw-in on the near side. The ball is going to be handled momentarily by Cochise United, but no, going back to Arsenal, trying to shoot outside the box. No good on that one. And they've got it. There's that weighted pass. It's going to be one-on-one. Striker, goalkeeper who gets there first. It's going to be goalkeeper, but very good attacking possession from Cochise United. They keep asking questions of the Arsenal backline, and maybe they'll have some answers here in a moment. Two-on-one. Good job defending from Cochise United. That was Caden Smith for Arsenal running through, number 2. But, again, good job from Cochise United handling that threat. This one's going to be sent all the way down. Keeper stays, and now Cochise United, they have a chance. The ball will be saved on the touchline. He's got 2 to cut back. And that's going to be your first goal of Division III for Cochise United. Great attacking run of play. I think that was Kirby Hall on the end of it, finishing it for Cochise United, and quickly up 1-0 in this game. A deserved 1-0, if we're being honest as well. Cochise United playing very, very strong in their first game in Division III. The Maxon Motion Open League Division III 14U boys. I got the official. So a good start here from Cochise United, up 1-0.
Shoulder, find your shape, Good.
And here we go. There's one more time. Kirby Hall coming in, making his presence known. A big target man for Cochise United. They were outsized in the championship, and now they have Kirby Hall to pair with Raul Aguilera. And size not going to be too much an issue, which it never is in soccer. This isn't basketball. It's always nice to have the big center halves that are 6'5", but other than that, that's why people love this game.
Joe, get on the ball. Max, get Joe.
We have another throw-in from Cochise United all the way by the corner flag.
Jenny!
This one's going to be thrown all the way back, chasing it down.
Yes, this way!
For Arsenal momentarily was Castle Reed.
Yes,
But Cochise United, you can see how comfortable they are. They have great passes, finding their men every time. Good job. Here we go. The 1-2. No. Ellison decides to stay back. That's probably the best decision. So there are 3 defenders around him, and no need to press the issue. They have control. They're playing very, very good soccer right now, especially in possession. No need to press anything. There's Ellison. Ellison will be dispossessed. That is Phoenix for Arsenal. It is not Phoenix, actually, but he's going to play that one all the way up to Reed. Castle Reed. Can he get by? No, he cannot. Great defending on the back line by Emmett Minor. Ellison, he wants to send it. That looks good. No. Referees. Flag is up, so Ellison just a moment too late on that one, but still a great showing from Cochise United. Division 3, Division 1. They'll be in Division 7 before too long, folks. Assistant coach is saying, hold the line. Every time I hear that, I think of the Toto song. That's for our older viewers. Meow, 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 meow. So it will be sent all the way down. But, again, Cochise United has had a very strong back line. Some would say a brick wall. That's a very, very clever pass that ends up working out for Cochise United. Can they get it down the wing? They're looking to touch by. No. That was a threat, though, by Deschonens. Hall will win the ball back in midfield, and they have numbers on that left side. A 2-on-none advantage on the left side. They're going to run. They're going to go quickly. Cochise United. Ada try to play that one in. Will be cleared away. Only as far as the back line of Cochise. That one will be dispossessed. Will they go quickly? Arsenal, they've been playing on the back foot much of this first half. Oh, that's a great move. Here we go. Can they get by? No, one more time. Emmett Minor stepping in right when his team needed it. A great run from Caden Smith, but Emmett Minor shuts it down. The throw in. Ball will be battled for. And won eventually by Arsenal. The ball's going to be played into the box. Goalkeeper Aguilera, here we go, is there to cover that one up. Francis Bentley in the chat says, thank you for covering this and putting it on the line. Cochise, yeah, for sure. Obviously, someone that is watching from the stands knows that I'm on the scaffolding, and this scaffolding is not sturdy. It's all right. It's actually a good thing that we got moved behind the fence because now I have support. Great tackle by Aguilera. Sending the ball out. It will stay with Arsenal, but the defending, when they need it the most, Cochise United has answered the call. All the way on the far side of the field. Looks like we're going to have an infraction on the throw-in, and we are. Got to throw it over your head. Otherwise, we'd have quarterbacks playing out here. You imagine an Allen or Mahomes just being able to throw that ball with one hand. They throw it in the goal from their own half. Speaking of Allen or Mahomes, the NFL playoffs are going on right now. Houston, who are they playing? Chargers, that's right. Any updates in the chat would be appreciated with that. Oh, here we go. Raul Aguilera, he's going to win the throw-in for Cochise United. Looks like we're going to have our first substitution of the game. Samuel Rainey coming in for Cochise United.
Jojo, Sam's behind you now.
Samuel Rainey going to be very easy to remember with the Rainey Physical Therapy on the front jersey. And coming off getting a breather is going to be Easton Tracy for Cochise United. 1-0, Cochise United up on Arsenal. Probably the midpoint of the first half if I had to guess. Kelsey Martin in the chat says, go Aguilera, boys. Dynamic duo, I'll say, especially at that back. And speaking from experience, when you have, as a goalkeeper, when you have your brother in front of you, you just know things are going to be okay.
Good, Junie, well done. Good job, Junie. Swing.
Trying to play that one in the middle, but no one there for Cochise United. A spacing issue, but a good job winning that one back. I think that's Ellison, and it is. Good job, Joseph Ellison, keeping control and springing this attack for Cochise United. This is how they got their goal first. He puts it in the middle. That one's only going to be as far as Phoenix from Arsenal, and they're going to clear that one out. Looks like we have a substitution for Arsenal. And a good job getting by his man, but only as far. Tried to do it all by himself there. That's number 21 for Arsenal. And that is Voldemort Carnival. Voldemort, huh? Oh, Volodymyr. There we go. I was going to say Voldemort is it's kind of my wife's thing.
Go, Ginny.
There we have the comment. I can't read who it's from. We are the White Mountains in Eager, Arizona. Doing it for our handsome nephews, the Aguilera boys and Cochise. Barbie Knight in the chat says Chargers 7, Houston 10 at halftime. Thank you for that, Barbie Knight. Appreciate that. Well, thank you, everyone, joining us in the chat right now. Don't be afraid, everyone else, to jump in. Just pop in, give me a comment to read, and I'll give you a shout-out on Cool FM Live. That's a great ball in. It's falling to Cochise United at the back post. Can he get the shot off? No. Only as far as Joseph Ellison. He loves to put those back in and try to chip the keeper. No dice, but that will be another corner worked from Cochise United.
Go. Ginny.
Looks like it's going to be a short corner, and it will be. Joseph Ellison with it. He's got one on him. Got a player still down the wing, decides not to use it. There it is. Good ball. Here we go. They're working it again. Cochise United down the right side. And another good job to work another corner kick.
You're right, go.
Joel Del Shondens. If I'm saying that right. Shondens or Shondens? Deschondens. I know I should say it faster. It sounds like I'm sounding them out because I am. I just want to get them right. That's all, folks. Oh, a good ball in the box. It's going to be in the middle. It falls to Cochise United. The shot, and that's in. 2-0 Cochise United in their first game in Division III of U14. Showing their dominance here in the first half. Still trying to get the number. Looks like that's Joel Deschondens. One more time for Cochise United. That's who I saw. Number 10, another good corner kick from Cochise United. We are going to have a substitution for Arsenal coming into the game now. That's going to be number 16, Rafael Bonilla. So 2-0 Cochise United. The pressure has been up. And for Cochise United, for Zayden Aguilera, it's been a pretty boring first half. It's a little bit. It's always a troublesome trying to get your first touch when it matters most. As a goalkeeper, you like to get involved early on just to be a part of the game, and hopefully it doesn't come down to having your first touch be in a very critical moment. But Cochise United looks like that is not going to happen.
Left side.
Francis Bentley back in the chat says, woohoo, way to go. Oh, they have another one. They want to tee this one up outside the box. Off the post. Is that in? Is that in? That's not. That just hit the upright. Oh, my goodness. Cochise United is putting it on right now. A clinic in class here in our U14 soccer. Arsenal desperately trying to get this ball out, but Cochise United playing this possession game perfectly in the Arsenal half, not rushing anything. They're up 2-0. Two goals is usually your most worrisome lead if you're a coach. It's when people start to relax, and that's when another team gets a goal and snatches momentum as well, but not Cochise United. They are on the gas all the time right now. This one's going to be sent in, but again, Cochise United there. They might be playing with 13 people. How many times they're all over this field. Joseph Ellison's going to get that. He's going to be tripped up infraction. Free kick going to Cochise United.
Joe, push it.
Coaching staff for Cochise United very excited right now. I don't think I've ever heard a coaching staff this happy with their team's performance and ever. And rightfully so.
Junie, follow. Delay. Yeah, still in.
Ryan Ashley still on the ball for Arsenal. They got to get something going here. They got to get this ball up, but that is not going to happen. Deschondens again being a menace in that attacking half for Cochise United, the half of Arsenal.
Dylan, drop. Junie, come this way. Junie, start dropping.
Again, great soccer here. And that one's going to be dispossessed. That one was Dominic Gonzalez. I'll just call him Dom. That's what they call him, Dominic Gonzalez. With that dispossession, but not able to work an attacking threat out of it. But my goodness, man, Cochise United, if we do a possession, it has to be 65-35 at least right now in favor of Cochise United. And the big thing about it is, for Cochise United, most of this possession has come in the Arsenal half. We do have Noah Quosha coming in for Arsenal. Substitutions are not final. Arsenal with the free kick, but it looks like Cochise United has to get a substitution ready, and that's a big loss right now. Raul Aguilera, big center back for Cochise United, also free kick specialist. They had 2 goals in their championship match in Division 1, and he was the one that scored them both, and he's got to come off. It looks like he's got a little bit of blood on his finger, so they got to get that taken care of. Coming on to replace him is going to be number 18, Jason Grant for Cochise United. Ooh, here we go. Arsenal trying to work something. The man that just substituted in, number 7, Noah Quishak, gets it down the wing. Arsenal looking for anything. This is better from Arsenal. A little bit heavy on the touch there, but they're going to bring this one through. It's going to fall. Great defending at the last. Danger not averted just yet. And a good job there from White clearing that one out for Cochise United. Oh, that's just great track back defending from Joseph Ellison. Smart decision not to get the ball back to the keeper, and he's able to get by his first man. Plays it all the way up to half midfield. That's kind of a half clearance, half pass, and it worked out. The passing part. There we go. There's our dog, Deshaun Dens. Getting that one down the wing. Justin Nickel just couldn't control it. Honestly, the very first mistake Cochise United has made here today. Coming down to the waning moments of the first half. No doubt about that. Arsenal got to get that ball in. Official says we got to play. That's going to be Ellison. Turning the ball over for Cochise United. Oh, great pass. Can he turn? He does find Deshaun Dance. What a touch. He's going to be one-on-one with the keeper. Goes near post. What a shot.
Hey, Junior, good try.
But just misses.
Junior, way to go.
Again, they just go so quickly. Oh, here we go. Speaking of, an interception, and that one's going to be in. No easier goal is going to be scored this season. 3-0. Cochise United on top of Arsenal. As soon as he turns around and gives me that number, I'll let you know who that was, folks. Still don't have the number. He looks like Jose Mendez from Bisbee basketball lore. And that looks like it might be number 28. Leo Ada. I should have known that. I called him out earlier. Great play from Leo. 3-0. Cochise United on top. That ball's going to be in nowhere land. It's going to be picked up by Arsenal. Raul looks like he's ready to come back on. Wearing that number 3. That was my number 2. Raul Aguilera coming back on. Oh, we're going to have multiple substitutions now for Cochise United. Jackson Cordy comes on, as well as number 15, Jake Stewart.
Great job. Good first start.
Nate Ellison right underneath you says, great job, and that's not the understatement of the century. I don't know what is. 3-0 Cochise United on top in their first appearance in Division 3 U14 soccer in the Max in Motion Open League. This team just played I just broadcast their championship game 2 months ago, I promise you.
Now make him make a decision. Watch your left! Junie, Kirby, get on!
Just noticed that there might be a mic issue, but there is not. That one's going to be cleared away. Good job at the last. I think it was number 2 again for Cochise United, Emmett Miner. There we go. Just move the mic away. Arsenal now have the ball in Cochise United's half. They got to get something going. That one's going to be thrown down the wing. And a great job ushering out of bounds for a goal kick. It looks like we might get a foul on this one. A referee just settling Arsenal down. But while he does that, a great job there by Maximilian. I'm just going to say that name. Maximilian's the best name of all time. Maximilian stopping that one. Forcing the goal kick as well. Arsenal on the attack. They get a ball up. Need to turn and have a go. They're down 3-0. No reason to try to pass the ball in the net right now. And there it is. There we go. That's a good first touch to have from goalkeeper Zayden Aguilera. Something that had pace on it. Very comfortable to deal with. But just get your touch in. Right underneath us. There's Cochise United. Try to get Deshaun Dens on the run. He's been a thorn in Arsenal's side here in the first half. But good defending there from Arsenal to stop that entry pass exactly where they needed to be. There is Miner one more time. This game could be tied if it wasn't for Emmett Miner at the back. That one's going to be thrown in. There we go. Another good touch from Zayden Aguilera. Those are the best. The two touches where you needed to make it happen, or that could have been dangerous for Cochise United. Deshaun Dance, he's got a great touch, a great first touch. Something the United States national team needs. I'll be looking for them to call him up. Not since Clint Dempsey, really. Been a pretty poor half for Arsenal. They starting now in the last 5 minutes to start playing more in Cochise United's box and just trying to get anything going right now. All the way down there. That's going to be no foul. Great defending from Cochise United. This is who you want to have the ball, right? All right, he's got a big boot. He can spring an attack, and it looks like that's exactly what he wants to go for. That's Kirby Hall chasing for Cochise United. Goalkeeper versus attacker. Who's going to get there first? And just as he needed it, that is a great play from the big goalkeeper, 00, Haiti Hammond.
Hey, are you okay? Stretch it. Huh? Wyatt, come back.
Looks like we're going to get some substitutions as we have a player for Cochise United trying to work off an injury. I think that's Jake Stewart, actually, who just checked into the game as well. Here's Deshaun Dens. I could see that ball control from all the way over here. Don't need a number anymore. Ball will be poked away, but only as far as Joseph Allison. Good defending again from attack by Cochise United. Ball's going to stick with them. They're on the right wing. They are very dangerous. Great turn. One-on-one. Down the wing, and a great job bringing the ball back up. Justin Nickel. Great decision, but that one's going to be offside. Ellison and Nickel. One too many passes.
Joel's going to work you out, okay?
Maximilian actually coming off, and Jason Grant back up for Cochise United. Arsenal bring the ball back up, down 3-0 in this first half. Game is not over. It would do one. Oh, what a ball through. They're going to chase it down. Oh, that's offside. That was not offside. Castle Reed going through. I thought he timed that up perfectly, but doesn't matter what I think, and we'll take the benefit of the doubt here in Cochise County for our Cochise United team. Aguilera going to take the free kick. Raul gets it all the way back to his brother Zayden. Surprised Raul didn't shoot from there. If I had a co-broadcast, they would have laughed at that. This is Cochise United. They just seem to be everywhere. High work rate from the boys. Everyone's always marked, and usually they're marked with two people. Arsenal, again, they've played a lot better in the last 5 minutes. Ellison's going to be collapsed on. And it's going to be Phoenix. Passes that one back. Deshaun Dens. He turns it over. The last man had it. Joel, good touch there. Oh,
Well done.
that would have been something if he was able to hit that ball. Turns it over. That should. He just needs to get rid of the ball. He just needs to shoot it. Just needs to shoot it. No foul there. Deshaun Dens, he just got to let that one go. It's a big goal. They're going to keep attacking from defense. Hall with it. Kirby Hall. That's going to be a goal off the post for style points. 4-0. Cochise United on top. Thank you, Barbie, for laughing in the chat.
Hey, celebrate it, boys. Let's go. Hey, Judy, come here.
A demoralizing goal for Arsenal and an emphatic first half stamp for Cochise United. 4-0 on top. Just when Arsenal started getting themselves in this game, started to work over the jet lag, Kirby Hall comes up and says, just kidding, 4-0.
Kirby, great job. Ooh. Don't let up now. Great job. Ryan.
Closing moments of the first half, surely. And Cochise looking for more.
Ruben, you're going to start.
Jackson Cordy. Oh, I did call Cordy. I remember I called him checking in the game. Cordy defending again from attack. Stop me if you heard that one again. And it's going to be an Arsenal throw. No respite for Arsenal. No matter who has it, someone's going to be on you marking at all times. Pass one. Trying to get the ball through, but great defending again for Cochise United. They might spring an attack. No, great job. I do have to give a shout out to Luke for Arsenal. The Bay has been doing a great job for Arsenal. Big, long runs. They just can't get the last ball in. There he is again, Bay. I'll just call him Bay. I don't know which name he wants me to use. It's that one in to Caden Smith, who's been a pretty good attacker for Arsenal despite the 0 goals they have in terms of runs. Caden and Bay have made the biggest runs for Arsenal so far in this first half. Has not translated on the scoreboard. Cochise United up 4-0. That scoreline brought to you by Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise County. Go Cochise United. Call them today at 520-685-1035. That home care is for people that struggle with activities of daily living, strictly non-medical. There's Bay. He's going to put that one into the box on the back post. They have a chaser. He's going to have to bring this one back. And only as far as the Cochise United back fours. They've done a great job. A good ball up. Deshaun Dens, Hall, that's going to be a tough one. That one's going to be knocked away by Hall. Deshaun Dens is chasing. Hall is able to get it. He's got numbers. He's got players flanking. Hall's going to go it alone and just misses the near post. And that's going to be a goal kick, but still 4-0. And you see Cochise United, we're ready for this ball game. A funny little anecdote. My phone said 59 degrees. I can assure you it is not, folks. I got gloves on and I'm freezing in the fingertips. Again, Cochise United, great job turning the ball over.
This way, Dylan.
Just great passes, smart passes all the time from Cochise United. Off the ball, you just look at how far they are, where their spacing is. They're always in a position to receive the ball. Good job there from Ellison. He's got his head up. He wants to cross this one in the box. A miscommunication.
Yes.
Ball not going to make it out of Arsenal's half. Again, that's what happens. This is why Americans are known for their work rate. And this is why. Just force people into mistakes. Why let them think about it? It's not my golf game. The more you think, the worse you do. A lot of frustration coming from Arsenal's back four. I heard a few come-ons from the field, so that'll happen when you're down 4-0. It's important to keep your head about you. All this 4 goals in the first half means is it's possible for a team to score 4 goals, so why not us? That one's going to be off on Raul Aguilera. Doesn't like the call. And And quickly, it's going to go right back to Cochise United. 4-0 your scoreline in the waning moments of the first half.
Joe, find your spot. Find your spot.
There's a nice, clever little touch. Well, that looked like number 6. That'd be Samuel Rainey. Ducked his head, had the ball roll off his back. These kids are very, very impressive. Wynn has got a bright future. That one's going to sneak all the way through to the goalkeeper.
First to the ball. Uriah. Good job.
Sherry Walker in the chat says, let's go Cochise. Noni and Dado are watching Uriah and Zayden. All right. Is Uriah Raul? Because on here it says Raul. Sherry, if you just want to let me know on that one.
Junie, get ready. Good job, Jake.
Ball's going to come to the middle.
White drop. Good. Emmett, go.
And there's Cochise United in the passing lanes, putting pressure on every single aspect of this game defensively. And that's why I have the 4-0 scoreline. Ball's going to be bounced around in midfield. Bay's going to come up with it for Arsenal. He has numbers. They are waiting to run down the wing, but that's going to be Raul knocking this one away. Raul Uriah Aguilera. Thank you for that, folks. Thank you for commenting in our chat as well. Kelsey Barton and Sherry Aguilera. Appreciate that. This one's going to be down the wing.
Hey, Dylan.
A little bit of a hard touch there from Nickel.
Good job. Just execute better.
And that will be the first half, in an emphatic first half for Cochise United, currently up 4-0 in their first game in Division III U14 Maximotion Open League Soccer. Unbelievable start to the season for Cochise United. Sherry Walker says, same, we call him Uriah. I like Uriah as well. I like Raul. Raul's close to Paul, which is mine. No, it's Paul. But I try to church it up as best I can. So stick around, folks. That's the end of the first half. We're going to take a quick water break. Get some more instructions on the side, on both teams' side. Oh, look at that. You can kind of see I'm elevated above the fence line here on CYR Rust Stadium. And we'll be right back with second half coverage of U14 soccer. Cochise United on top 4-0.
We watched the Premier League and they're playing freezing rain. And I don't mean the Christmas rain. I mean the fucking awful. All the black, the full black guys for the players.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Yeah. Sunshine and beauty. All right, I'm gonna head back over to I wanted to come say hi.
So I don't know anybody.
Did you hear what Gordio said about water?
No, we're not doing that.
He basically said, because he wasn't in the squad, he basically said he wants to leave and go retire and study Arabia.
But what is
Or he said he wants to end his career and study Arabia. And everybody's making jokes about all that.
Are we already left?
Guys, bring it in. Arsenal together on 3. 1, 2, 3, Arsenal!
Boys, I believe in you. We can do this. Let's go.
Hey, who's on the bench?
Made it 18.
I'm changing.
One change to 18. Lisa, we're going.
Still plus 13.
Now he's got a little bit of a gray. From well, maybe you're right. From up close it was vegetation.
Happy days.
What have you got to do? We've literally done sod all since Christmas break. Seriously.
Is he okay? Check blood. Is he okay? Yeah, same thing. Just do the same thing. Hey, Junie, listen to my voice. Make sure you're getting back on. Okay, listen to my voice. Keep sit on my voice. You gotta listen to it. Kirby, we get the ball. Pick it up.
All right, folks, we are back and better than ever, just like Mike and in the morning. Rest in peace, the greatest sports show that ever existed. Radio, anyway. Cochise United on top 4-0 in this one.
Dylan Joe.
Looking to put it on in the second half as well. This is the first game after jumping up 2 divisions for Cochise United. Kind of like very similar to the Berean Academy Eagles going to the state championship after they jumped up 2 divisions in football.
You're gone. He's gone.
Raul Aguilera gets this one up. That's a great ball. Weighted pass. It's going to be chased down and got to by Jackson Cordy. Can't cut to the inside of the defender. That's good track back defense there. Number 16, Rafael Bonilla. But here we go. Cochise United, that's their MO. They love to collapse, and they love to put pressure on no matter where you are on the field.
Yes, Sandcastle.
Arsenal now. They have a chance, but unfortunately one too many touches. They had the numbers. They want to get their attack going. Aguilera sends that one in, only as far as the Arsenal back line. Good touch going by. For big number 26 Arsenal, Axel Ankert, but unfortunately, that Cochise United defense just too much to handle. The back four, or whatever they run, I assume it's a back four from head coach Nate Ellison. Just too strong from Cochise United, almost breaking that one away and getting a goal. Easton Tracy by himself. But again, good defending from Arsenal. Cochise United, they're going to put you under a lot of pressure. We've seen And so far in the second half, it's been a lot. We haven't even played a minute yet. We probably have. Miscommunication there from Arsenal. There's Ellison. Aguilera. Oh, a great switch from Raul Aguilera. That's a tougher pass than people think, but mishandled on the far side, and that's going to spring Arsenal. They have an attacking possibility. That one's a close one, and it will be offside. Just caught offside, and that's going to be... No, referee's just going to let it play out. He missed the call. I guess the radio communication had gone down for the officials. They're talking about it now. Fun story that what happened in a JV soccer game for my little brother where the offside flag was up for an hour and the ref never looked over. Didn't wind up in a goal, so we were good. Our team was good. I'm short, fat, and I don't play soccer. I used to. When you put on the pounds, that's when you just kind of switch to goalkeeper. Kept my reactions. Couldn't run anymore. Didn't want to run anymore. It's the old Mooey dogma. This is something that is lost. It's the most physical exerting thing you can do, aside from soccer. Anyway, let's get back to the game here. And this is going to be a throw-in for Arsenal. Cochise United not happy about it. That's what you'd love to see, though, is everyone up 4-0 still taking this game as seriously as they possibly can. Aguilera is going to clear this one up. Tracy couldn't track it down. Only as far as Arsenal. Oh, there's Hall. He's done that a couple times, resulted in a couple goals for Cochise United as well. Defending and dispossessing the last man. Cochise United up 4. I mean, you could see they had 7 people just defending in Arsenal's half. There's just no rest for Arsenal.
Uriah, check your shoulder. 40, 26, 26, see him.
There we go. Just trying to get my mic situated. Sorry, everybody. That one's going to be out and going back to Cochise United. So they try to put on, I don't know if there's a mercy rule in U14, but if there is, Cochise United's definitely threatening it. Our scoreline 4-0. Ball's going to be thrown to Arsenal. Thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community. Proud sponsor of Cool FM Live, as well as the Ed Morse Automotive Group. And Hall's going to try to drive that one just like you can drive into Ed Morse Automotive Group and experience the different. I think that's a hat trick for number 22, Kirby Hall, who makes it 5-0. Cochise United on top. So we are definitely approaching mercy rule territory here, folks. What a shot from Kirby as well. A lot of pace on that one as it finds the back of the net. 5-0. Thank you as well to Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care, strictly non-medical home care, all across Cochise County. 520-685-1035. Heavy touch is going to be dispossessed again. Deshaun Denz got a great game in the first half. Did have a goal. I mean, who doesn't? It's 5-0 right now. Cochise United on top. Arsenal trying to do anything, playing that one down the wing. There's Cochise United's just bigger, stronger, and faster, and that's just all that's happening here. Big shout out to head coach Nate Ellison. This team is one of the most prepared U14 teams I think I've ever seen. I broadcast high school sports all across Cochise County, folks, and I'll guarantee you this team could take on some high school teams.
JoJo, striker.
Might be a little bit of a size issue. Jackson Cordy. He's going to sit down and take a break as Dom comes back into the ball game for Cochise United. Dominic Gonzalez. And there's Kirby Hall going to the bench right now. We'll put the camera on him momentarily. Hat-trick hero here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. CYR Westfield. 3 goals for the hat-trick. Francis Bentley in the chat says 5-zip. Keep it up. Cochise, I think they are. I know my Cochise United squad, and they are not ones to let up.
Hey, Junie. Easton, go. If they're going to drop, just go. Right there. Junie, keep going.
And this is actually a good lesson for everybody, as Nate Ellison says, if they're going to keep pushing up, go. Because once every defender crosses that midfield stripe becomes offside. So you just sit there and wait.
Yes. Skip it. Ryan, left back.
Aguilera, good pass up. I think that's up to Ellison, and it is. Oh, soft touch from Ellison. A rare mistake, but that's a good job there by Dom. Dom's going to go ahead and get that one back to Raul. Aguilera. It's just crisp passing. And there's always an option for Cochise United. This is what got them into the championship game. Watching them play now, I am completely surprised they didn't win that championship game. Fell 3-2 at the death at the most heartbreaking way you could possibly lose. But for their efforts, they got rewarded into Division 3, which is where we sit right now. And they are up 5-0, 2 divisions up from where they entered the Max in Motion Open League. Good job there from goalkeeper, who we don't say much in this game, Zayden Aguilera. Brother of Raul, I do believe. And the Aguilera boys do have a strong contingency in the chat right now. I'm sure they'll let us know about that one. Deshaun Daines going to play this one down the wing, onside as well. Cochise United is going to work a throw-in for their efforts. The sun's shining. The temperature gauge reached 59. And it feels like it's 20. Someone make it make sense. Cochise United bringing the ball down the wing. There's Deshaun Daines. Quick feet. That's going to be to Joseph Ellison. He's got a chance. He wants to let it go. Can he? Yes, he does. Just wide of the far post. Good shot there. Joseph Ellison just outside the box. 5-0, your score line. As we approach half of the second half gone. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but if you understand what I'm saying, more power to you, because I don't even know what I'm saying. Delirious. Feels like it's 10 degrees out here. What are we doing? Oh, baseball. High school baseball is going to be fun this year. Arsenal bringing the ball back. They just can't get anything going. It's like Coach East is predicting exactly where they're going to throw. They're going to kick the ball before they even know where they're going to kick the ball. Aguilera, Raul, he's going to be dispossessed. That's going to be a shot on. Ooh, just past the far post. And Uriah Aguilera gets some coaching points from head coach Nate Ellison. That's the first time we've seen any Cochise United player kind of rest on their laurels, let up a little bit, and it almost cost him a goal. And at this point, if you're Cochise United, all you're saying is 0. We're keeping that donut on the scoreboard.
Take a touch,
Deshaun Daines, that boy is impressive. First touch, quickness, quick feet. Every time he's near the ball. Joseph Ellison with it now. He's got options. Ellison sees it, look, picks his head up. Miscommunication on that one. Just missed it. Sherry Aguilera says, thanks for broadcasting. For the families that are too far away, Sherry, this is exactly why we do what we do. There's a lot of, believe it or not, people that leave Cochise County, family members. Oh, here we are. Let's hold that thought. Taking this one in is going to be Easton Tracy. Just got to let it rip. It's a big goal, Easton. You don't have to be in perfect position to shoot. Trust me, as a goalkeeper, it's a lot to protect. Another good attacking opportunity from Cochise United. Again, up 5-0 in this one. Comfortably ahead and looking to see this one out with a 0 on the scoreboard. Good job there from Uriah. I'm going to start calling him Uriah. Everyone calls him Uriah. Good job there from Uriah Aguilera. Trying to play that one in. Arsenal does come up with the ball. They're pressing on the far side. Throwing this one downfield. It's going to be chased, but can't quite keep it in bounds. Throw in to Cochise United. That was Eli Lambert chasing for Arsenal. The first time we mentioned his name in this ballgame. I'd like to thank everyone, these 11, 12 concurrent viewers, way more than I thought I'd have here on Cool FM Live, going against an NFL playoff game and a Cochise College basketball game and broadcasting on the sports page. But I thank everyone for joining me on Cool FM Live. We do broadcast our sports live free of charge, thanks to our amazing sponsors, only a few in this game: Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, Ed Morse Automotive Group, and Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista. They service all of Cochise County. Uriah's going to kick this one. Didn't get the elevation on it, got the velocity on it, but that only goes as far as Arsenal. They have a player cutting in. He's got space. Do they see him? Can't get the ball to him. That one's going to be a shot. There we go. There's another good save by Zayden Aguilera. Zayden's going to try to start it. No, that's only going to go as far as Bay. Bay, he wants to rip this one. There's Zayden again. Can he stop it? The ball bounces free, and that's going to be a goal from Arsenal. Zayden Aguilera couldn't corral the first shot in, and that one's going to be put away. So that's the 1 on the scoreboard for Arsenal. And ooh, tough moments right now as Zayden Aguilera is down on the field. Contact to his knee. I didn't see who scored that one for Arsenal. My guess would be Caden Smith, number 2. Caden Smith has been lively in the attack for Arsenal, and finally they get through with a goal. So Zayden Aguilera clutching at his knee. Might have been a collision of knees, and that's never a good thing. We do have the coaching staff going out now. The medical bag will be following, just in case. That would be a tough loss. You talk about a sucker punch in the first game. If you lose your starting goalkeeper, that is tough on a team. Mentally, more than anything, it's just when you have a keeper back there that can get the job done, it just puts your mind at ease at all times. Settles everyone down on the back four that he's always going to be there. And it does look like Zayden is up, so that knee contact isn't going to hurt him. But 5-1 now, Arsenal finally get the goal. Maybe that springboards him back in this one. You never know. Soccer's a funny game. Mary Struble in the chat says, no football game is as important as watching Wyatt Grant play soccer from Alabama. Crimson Tide, of course, not in the college football playoff, a big point of controversy, but no SEC teams make the college football playoff final, so we can't complain about it. And the only SEC team to beat a Big Ten team this year, the University of Missouri. Go Tigers. I have a Jason Grant. Is that Wyatt Grant? 18? Is 18 actually Wyatt? I've been calling him. He's Jason on my. It is. Nate Ellison can hear me. I know he can. I try not to talk to you. You're busy. So it is Wyatt. Thank you so much. I'm sorry about that, Mary Struble. And Wyatt, when you go back and watch this game, I'm calling you Jason the whole time. Thank you, Mary. She corrects me in the chat as well. I do not take offense to it, folks. I want to get the names right just as much as you want to hear the names. Oh, that's a good ball. This could be number 2 for Arsenal. Good defending, but the danger's not averted quite yet. The ball's going to be chipped up. That's going to be a hard one to deal with. Great job there from Zayden, showing no effects of the previous injury coming up with that one. A lot of backspin on that ball. Tricky to handle. You did see it kind of pull him towards the goal and where he didn't think it was going to be, but a great job sticking with it there, Zayden Aguilera.
There we go. No, Emmett! Hold it, possess! Hold it, possess, Emmett!
I think you can hear that from the entire Cochise United coaching staff. They want to possess this ball. No need to try to clear it out. Give it back to Arsenal.
There we go, Joe.
This will be a goal kick for Cochise United.
Emmett, trust yourself. Hear me. Come on. Take what?
The shade is coming up, and I see some players down there with the short sleeves on. It's going to get cold. I never understood the being from Missouri. I never understood getting some shade and relieves the heat because it's always been humid. Oh, Joe Ellison, he wants to spring this one. Good defending there is going to stop that one in its tracks. But yeah, being from Missouri, the humidity's everywhere. It wasn't until I moved to Arizona, I was like, wow, this is quite the difference in temperature right now. Oh, good job controlling that one on the far side. Justin Nickel, can he chase it down? They're going to usher that one just out of play. Cochise United on the attack again. 5-1 the scoreline here in Cochise United's very first U14 Division III game in the Max in Motion Open League. No doubt they'll be disappointed for letting that one goal in, but right now a 5-1 scoreline, you can't ask for much more in your very first contest. Arsenal, good job staying on side, but can't get that pass. We did hear the sorry come out. Don't ever apologize for trying to play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's Rafael Bonilla saying sorry. Unless you throw someone a hospital ball in football, no need to apologize.
Ref, he swiped him. Open up.
Uriah, yeah, he's going to usher that one out of bounds. So it's getting a little bit sloppy here, as expected in the second half from Cochise United. They have a 5-1 lead. They're just trying to see this one out. They're just waiting for the full-time whistle at this point. Some boys that are on the attack right now, most notably number 9, Easton Tracy. He's waiting to get his first goal of the game. He's ready to run. Cochise United not necessarily parking the bus, but also not playing as forward as they were earlier on in the game. They were very content to have the back 7 defend and just leave 3 people up in attack. Now you can see right there on my screen, Easton Tracy, the lone attacker for Cochise United. Official does check his watch, the referee. I can only imagine it's not as close. It's not as close to have. I think he's just checking his watch for stoppage time added. And Cochise United up 5-1 as more and more people keep piling into the stream. I'll go ahead and keep telling you the score. 5-1, Cochise United on top of Arsenal in their very first Division III game. They came out guns a-blazing and have not let up. But as we say it all the time, a coach loves a blowout with things to work on, and Cochise United did let up that goal, so something for Nate Ellison to coach his team on. Oh, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, a sponsor, putting on the lights here at CYRS Westfield in Sierra Vista. That's just a great triangle, and it's going to spring Easton Tracy on the give and go. Tracy trying to get in the box, and we got to give credit on that defense there to Rafael Bonilla, number 16, slide tackling that one away. And Easton Tracy a little bit ginger to get up. Yeah, that's going to be number 22. Kirby Hall hasn't seen the field since he scored the hat trick. Kirby Hall, 3 goals in a game, and in the very first Division III. There are 7 divisions in total. Cochise United jumped up 2 divisions. Division III hat trick for Kirby Hall. Looks like we are set and ready to go. Referee is going over to Joel Deschamps, talking to him about something. One thing I do know in Cochise County is the athletes are a little bit more chirpy down here than they were in Kansas City, let me tell you. Not until I started playing semi-professional football did I encounter any trash talk. One thing someone said to me in the very first game, said, "I'm going to be all over you today, boy." And then I beat him on the first play, never heard anything from him again. Five to 1 here in the second half. Goal kick for Arsenal. Looks like we have 10 minutes left if I'm to trust the Cochise United coaching staff. Deshaun Dens coming up, taking that one away and almost chipping the goalkeeper. Sends it back. Thank goodness he didn't clear the fencing behind. That's always a fun time to wait for that ball to come back in. And there you see, Cochise United has everyone marked up. They are not interested in giving any respite to Arsenal. And that's great defending, but it will be turned over. Now Arsenal have a little bit of numbers advantage. That's definitely offside on that one. Yep, flag does go up on the near side. And that's going to be a free kick to Cochise United. Just couldn't track back. Was always ahead of the defenders on that one. I don't know exactly how the offside rule is worded, but I always say the second to the last defender. You can't be past the second to the last defender because I count the goalkeeper as a defender, because if the last defender and the goalkeeper change places, then that goalkeeper becomes the last defender. So I always say second to last defender, which makes it even more complicated to understand the offside in soccer. Love the rule, though. A lot of people hate it. I absolutely love it. Uriah's going to clear that one, but only as far as Arsenal in the midfield. They have looking for that ball through to Tracy. Not quite. Still 5-1 your score line. Just under 2 minutes to play. Cochise United looking to get some touches on the ball, and then usher this out for their very first victory in Division III and the Max in Motion Open League U14 League. We have another substitution coming in for Cochise United.
Strong. Defend. Junie, get on side.
Ruben Lopez. I believe this is our first time seeing Ruben Lopez coming into the game for Cochise United as Jake Stewart goes and takes a break.
Big throw. Get us out of here.
Nate Ellison not happy with how much football's been played and his soccer's been played in his half. Says we need a big throw. Get us out of here. Then they go short and they're going to turn the ball over. The cross in, but that's good defending there from Cochise United only as far as the attacking Arsenal squad, and a great save again by Zayden Aguilera. Could be a different game with a different goalkeeper in there. Arsenal has had some chances, but Aguilera has been up to the test. Oh, great job there. Deshaun Dan's timing is run perfectly. Joel trying to take everyone on. That's going to be good track back defense there from Arsenal. Number 13, Ryan Ashley, comes away with that one. But Cochise United does work a throw-in. Looking to get that one last goal. It's been a long time since they scored. I mean, they have 5. What are they doing? 5-1 your score line now. Throw-in goes only to an Arsenal player. Arsenal does have a little bit of spacing issues. They do cluster a little bit. Not necessarily what you'd expect. Oh, that's a great interception from Easton Tracy. He's got room. Does he let it rip? Easton Tracy on his left foot, trying to get it to his right. You know he wanted to, but couldn't get that. Great defending there from Arsenal. It will be a corner kick for Cochise United. And what feels like -3 degrees.
Gentlemen. Oi, 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 oi. Come off the touch.
Our line assistant here trying to get the Cochise United coaches back to no avail.
Like, story of my life.
Sad story of my life. That's funny. Arsenal with the ball now in their own half. Under 10 minutes to play. Got to be closer to under 5 minutes to play at this point. 12 minutes to play. I was wrong. See, I was wrong the first time I said it. Thank you to Coach Nate Ellison. He's going to be joining me here in the booth right now. Arsenal's going to turn this ball over to Cochise United, but only as far as Uriah as he throws that one out. Back to Arsenal, says try again. Francis Bentley says -3 degrees. We are, well, it's not -3, but feels like it. I don't know. That shade came in. It's definitely below freezing. It's been below freezing here in Sierra Vista for almost a week now. Not happy about it. I moved from Kansas City for the weather. Not to drive on ice. I had to come home from Douglas and a Cochise College game, and there was ice on the road. I was not thrilled. I made it alive, obviously, to the detriment of everyone. Maximilian coming back into the game. Maximilian, remember, he got injured and had to work out an injury, but it looks like he's ready to go again. It's not often you see me put on long pants and a jacket, so that's how cold it is out here, folks. Arsenal trying to break through with the second goal at this point. Everyone's out here just playing for pride. That's a great touch underneath, and there he is. Minor again. He gets this one through. Deshaun Dez. Oh, look at the keeper. That is great awareness from the goalkeeper for Arsenal. I think that's 0-0, and it is Gabriel Basorto.
Ruben, Jojo, 6.
Gabriel Basorto coming all the way out. Recognized that one early. You don't ever see a goalie that close to the midfield circle, but I'll tell you, that was a great that he was. Throw in for Cochise United. I was going to find Samuel Rainey, but only momentarily. Ball's going to be played down the wing. Emmett Minor coming away with it. He drew the applause of his coaching staff after nutmegging an attacker. Drops this one off, and we're just going to clear this one up as far as we can, but only as far as Arsenal. Arsenal doing a much better job. Giving a little Cochise United a taste of their own medicine and defending from the front.
Pull up. Emmett, Uriah, pull him up.
Arsenal looking for that second breakthrough. Uriah's with it. Uriah from all the way from the back, showing off his skills. You don't think of a center back being that good in possession. Uriah Aguilera It looks like ref wants to have a word with him on this one. It looked like a pretty good run of play. Ball will be out for a throw-in. But he is going to call Uriah over and have a talk with him. He's looking down as if he had a book out, but no, he did not. No card for Uriah. So Uriah Aguilera was running with the ball, and apparently that's a foul. I'm channeling my inner co-broadcaster, Dave Davies. That's probably why we haven't had a lot of storylines here, because he's not challenging the officials on every single call. Shout out, Dave. I have 12 viewers. I'm sure he's one of them. So now I can safely say we are under 10 minutes to play in the game in the half. Arsenal with the ball. It's going to take a Herculean effort to come back into this one. They are down 5-1. It starts with one, and here it could be. Great defense there from Uriah Aguilera, who sends that one out to touch. That could have been another goal for Arsenal, if not for Uriah. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on Cool FM Live Sports. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live Sports page and the Cool FM Live Facebook page, and subscribe to the YouTube page. We want to get as many subscribers as we can so we can transition our streaming over to YouTube. It's just, as you might have guessed, a little bit better than Facebook. And it will allow us to do multiple streams at the same time. This is why we're on two separate channels broadcasting right here today. What happens if we have 3 games that we need to broadcast? Are we just out of luck then? A throw in now from Arsenal. And it looks like this is going to be... Oh, this is going to be offside. I didn't even see the flag. So this ball's coming back up to Cochise United.
Go, give me a goal. Let's go. Get it going again. Get it going.
Nate Ellison looks to Joe Ellison and says, "Get me a goal." It was all fun and games until you didn't score for 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, Cochise United wants to put it on the attack again.
Ryan, you think they're going to be too forward. We're going to play forward. Go.
Yeah, you know, it's natural for human beings to just take it easy after you know something's well in hand. Let's give credit to Arsenal. In the second half, they tied Cochise United 1-1, and for the better part of the second half, they've been the more attacking team, more advanced.
Justin, what's the score?
Emmett Miner with it. Uriah's going to clear this one only as far as the midfield. Chris Knight in the chat says, "Thank you from California. I got gloves on. I can't see the Seymour, but thank you for commenting, Chris, on our chat."
We have to get up again to the half. We have to get up. End it.
And you are very welcome for broadcasting.
Hey.
That's why we do it.
End it.
Everyone in Sierra Vista will be at the game. As you can see, good turnout here from the crowd.
Get him up.
And for the family members that are far, far away, just like this is why we do it. I mean, it's just like when we do dance competitions and my daughter I have to stream it to my family in Kansas City. Technology. It's a heck of a thing. Just never would have been able to do this back in the day when we were growing up, and we had a lot of technology.
Push up.
The ability just to show U14 soccer to everyone in the world. When you think about it, it's a hell of a thing. Arsenal back on possession. They have numbers. Phoenix does turn, sends that one in the box, and there we are. Been very impressed by Zayden Aguilera, especially with the minimal touches that he has had to have. He's made them all count.
Good job, Dominic.
And Aquosha says, "Thank you from Noah's family." Aquosha, maybe you can tell me, is that how you say your last name? Because I did call him out on the Arsenal roster a few times already. And you folks, you can watch this video for as long as Cool FM Live lasts. So if somebody didn't see this live broadcast, you can just wait and link them the stream and they can watch it later. As Arsenal is on the ball. No offside on that when the cross does come into the near post. Good defending there from Cochise United, but only as far as the goal scorers. He tries to put another one in. No. Caden Smith looking for his second to match his number, but couldn't get that one to go.
Go stand next to Evan. Again. Get it out. Kirby, drop. Judy, stay high.
Just minutes left to go in this contest. 5-1 your score. Arsenal really woke up in the second half, but it was just too little too late. 5-1 your score line. Thank you again to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. The lights did come on, so we did need SSVEC. I was lying about that, I guess. Thank you to that Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawley Automotive. Drive in today and experience the difference. And thank you to Synergy Home Care, providing non-medical home care across Cochise County. 520-685-1035.
Get up, boys. Stop sitting.
Coach Nate Ellison not happy with the work rate from his team right now. As I said, it was a little bit relaxed at 5-0, but he's sick of seeing Arsenal. Barbie 9 in the chat says 20-6 Texans on top of the scary Chargers, who Dave Davies said would beat the Kansas City Chiefs in a baseball game, or a football game. I cannot wait to go back and yell at him some more about that stupid take. But again, going back to Nate Ellison, you can hear him and the coaching staff getting a little bit perturbed down there. You can only see your team on the back foot for so long before he starts getting to you a little bit. Now he's trying to inject some energy into his team. We'll see if they respond here in the final minutes of the game, I should say. Is that offside? It is. 3 players for Cochise United offside, or Arsenal. Great job working the trap from Cochise United.
I know, that's why Kirby's taking it. Uriah, leave it. Emmett, get on him. Pull him up.
Chilly temperatures now, especially with this shade coming out.
Get out of our half. Go, big.
You hear Coach Nate Ellison yelling, "Get out of our half." They're up 5-1, but you couldn't tell it in the last 20 minutes of gameplay. It looks like Arsenal's probably the better team. Oh, there's Joe Deshaun Dance. He finds himself all alone in the box. Can he beat his man? That one's going to be tipped just away. And another corner kick for Cochise United. So the tough coaching from Nate Ellison working there for Cochise United, as immediately when he injects intensity into the ball game, his team responds. And as these boys get older, they're going to realize they're going to have to be the ones to do it for their teammates. They're going to have to inject the energy. That's a good corner kick. Does get to the goalkeeper, but a good job there once again from Gabriel of covering that one up. A good turn. Beats 2 players, but only as far as Uriah. Easton Tracy let that one go. Dummy touch, almost dummy touch, and the goalkeeper was a little bit out of position, was not expecting that one to be back so quickly. And here we go. There's Kirby Hall. Gets it over to Tracy, to Deshaun Dens. And Joel's going to try to chip the keeper. Just misses the near post. It's the second time he's hit it right into the side netting. So here we go. Cochise United has gotten some life injected into him via head coach Nate Ellison, and they are responding. And I'll tell you, I needed some life injected into me, too. That was a little bit tedious to watch, boys. Shout out to the boys coming back. And this one, a back touch. It's going to go only as far as Arsenal, but good defending there. Maximilian, he's going to be fouled on that one. Official saying everyone get away from each other. Of course, when a 5-1 scoreline, that's when chirpiness can happen. Chirpiness, chippiness, whatever you want to say. And Nate Ellison gives the instructions. He wants to see this ball in the corner flag. And it does not matter, as that will do it here from Sierra Vista, Arizona. CYRS West Field 5-1. Cochise United on top. Uriah coming off the field, shaking his head. Not happy with that performance, I think. Again, 20 minutes where Arsenal looked like the better team, and I think Cochise United felt it. But you got to remember, they won this game 5-1. 5-1 in their very first game in Division III of the Max in Motion Open League. Congratulations to Cochise United for starting their season off right. That's going to do it for me, Paul Quarter. I'd like to thank Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative and Morse Automotive Group and Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista for bringing me out here tonight. Again, your final score, 5-1. Cochise United on top of Arsenal. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, and we will see you with more Cool FM Live Sports next week.